Okay, so for the MT4 and MT5, all right, we have seen this several times on our phones, on the computer, on the internet. I mean, we have seen many times, all right. They provide a unique data for brokers, okay. You as an individual, you cannot deposit with the meta codes, all right. You cannot register with meta code and start trading with them. So they provide data for brokers, all right. So it's a very good platform that actually offers brokers the opportunity to get the charts to their clients to trade. So let's dive in a little bit and see what we can do with this one. So setting up MetaTrader 4 or 5 trading platform. So that MetaTrader is a widely used electronic trading platform developed by the MetaCode software, primarily for Forex, commodities, indices, and other financial markets. It offers a user-friendly interface, advanced charting tools, and automated trading capabilities, right? So the two most popular versions of the platforms include the Meta 4, that's normally we call it MT4, and then the MT5. The MT4 focus on Forex trading, all right. It is renowned for its simplicity, stability, and support for custom indicators and EAs or expert advisors. Okay. MT5 or the MetaTrader 5 is the advanced one. It says support a broader range of assets, including stocks and futures. So enhanced features like more time frames, order types, and an economic data or calendar, they are all infused in the MT5. So you can check it whilst you are trading. The MT4 or MT5 platform basic requirements include the following. So to effectively use MetaTrader 4 or 5, one, you need to open a trading account, or you need to have a trading account with a broker. Okay. So one, you have to open an account with a broker like Equity that supports the MetaTrader 4 or 5 trading platform. The next thing is choose between demo and live trading account, depending on your trading goals. All right. And then the next thing, you have to obtain your trading, that's MetaTrader 4 or 5 account login details, including your account number, your password, and your server name. Okay. Before you be able to log in into the MetaTrader 4 or 5. So continue, you can see that the second thing is device compatibility. Here it's working again. For instance, if it's a phone, you have to understand that which the type of mobile device you are using, that the software base supports the MT4 or the MT5. Okay. If it's a desktop, to the same thing. So desktop version, you have desktop version which include Windows or Mac OS, okay, with the software downloadable from the broker's website or from the MetaCode website. Okay, so you can go to MetaCode's website and download both MT4 and MT5, or your broker's website. So for instance, when you go to equity.com, you'll be able to download both MT4 and MT5. So we have the mobile app available for iOS and Android through respective app stores. All right, so you can download that one too as well. We have the web version, accessible via compatible web browser with an internet connection. So the third thing is a stable internet connection. Ensure a reliable and fast internet connection to execute trade promptly and reduce lateness. Okay. So the next thing we can talk about on this is basic trading knowledge. Understand forex trading basics, market analysis, and the use of technical indicators. You also have to familiarize yourself with our MetaTrader's interface and features through tutorial or demo accounts. The next thing is the system requirement, which you have to get at least for the version of the desktop. MetaTrader 5 or 4 is light and can run on most system, but minimum of 2 gigabytes of RAM and 1 gigahertz processor is recommended for smooth operation. So for mobile version, ensure your device is running on iOS 12 plus, okay, or Android version 5.0 plus with a sufficient storage before it will run smoothly for you as well. So setting up your MetaTrader 4 or 5, these are the things that you really need. Account login. Step 1, you need to log into the MetaTrader 4 with your broker's account details. All right, that's MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5. You need to get the account details. So step 2, you have to set up or customize your charts. Another thing is adding tools, which are basically optional. All right, so to install custom indicated expert advices or scripts if needed for advanced trading strategies is optional. All right, so step 3, where you have to start with trading. So when you come to your broker's platform, here you can download the MT4 as well as the MT5. Okay. So once you open it for the first time, here's what will actually show or pop up on your screen. Okay. So once this one pops up, you only have to log in. So for the sake of this, I'll be using demo, just as I always say. For educational purposes, it is advisable that I use a demo account to do that. All right. So I will switch between and go to the equity dashboard and then get the information that I need. Okay, MT4. So this MT4, MT5, the two accounts I have created for this purpose. So what are we going to do? We are going to copy this account information here. That's the trading account details. Okay. And what are the things you need here? There are only two things that you need. The first one, that is your account type, platform, and then the server. So you can see that the server is Equity Brokerage SC Demo. All right. So once I switch to MT4, so I'm looking for the demo server, okay, which is the first one. It's already there. I'll just go and then we have this case, we have existing trade account and we have new demo account, new real account. So we select existing because we have already created the account. Okay, so you put the account number here and then you enter your password and then I'll click save. You see save password. I'll save it so that anytime I come, I will not be entering the password again. So I'll go to finish and then the chat. Once we have this sound, this has been set up. You have logged in into this broker. So when you come to this session, under the account session, okay, you can see the brokerage, the server name, and then the account name and the account number attached to it. All right, so that's how you can actually log in. So this is the first thing you have to do. That's the login. All right, so after you log in, these are the default things that you can see here. It will always be there. Okay, so mostly me when I log in, I close everything. And this will be empty. This is empty. So you can just add any one of here and then you start doing your trading station. All right. So for this one, when you come to trade, you can see that the balance is 10,000. Okay. So with all these things here, this is how I set up my trading charting platform. Okay. MT4. Mostly I like using MT4 for trading. All right. Yeah. So normally when you open my MT4, you can see that the time, okay, it's normally here. I always place it on the left side. And then, so that one too, I have customized that I need to do. I don't use 30 minutes, so I will remove 30 minutes. And then the rest will be there. I don't use 30 minutes to trade. So that's the only thing you can see. It's out of here. All right. And then you can see this radar, the trading tools. That one, I'll bring it here so that the chart will be a bit bigger for me. That one too, I need to bring one or two things on board. This is customization. Okay. So the only thing I need on this one is Fibonacci. All right. That's Fibonacci. Okay. That one is already there. So I'll bring my rectangle and then I'll bring my enclave. Okay. So these are the only two things that I need. And then the ones here, I don't need equidistance. So I'll remove it. The ones you don't need, you just remove them. All right. So these are okay for me. I'll close. That's the main tools I need on my trading charting. Okay. The next thing is the interface. Okay. Let's quickly look at the interface. So I'll open this one widely. And then when you click here, this is where you can have a lot of templates. Okay. And then I have a lot of templates that those under the mentorship, I will give a lot of them to you so that you don't go through this process again. If you have a lot of charts, okay, when you pick a chart, let's say GBP USD, and you bring in on this chart like this, it will replace the previous one. Okay, but when you bring it to the top, all right, and you leave it, it will create a new dialog. The only thing you need to do is to maximize it, and then it will fill the station. All right. So the next thing you have to do is that we want to change this black and then the grade, everything in it. We need candlestick with a specific customization. All right. So let's say that we want to use the normal green and red. Okay. So this is what you have to do. You can either right click on the charts, then go to properties. Okay. Then here you are coming to customize it. So we have the background color, which is black now. And then we have foreground, which is white. So you can customize everything here. Normally, for the sake of the session, for the background, we use white. So you go here and then you go to customize, and then you use white for the background. And then the foreground, you use black. Okay. And then we have the grade. We don't want to see any grade in it. So I go to none. And then we have the candlesticks. We have the bar up. Okay. For the bull candle, that's they call it up. And then the bear, they call it down. Okay. So the bar up, which color do you want to use? The up is green. So let's use green. All right. So let's maintain this lime. And then for the bar down, we will maintain red. Okay. And then we come to the bull candle. We are talking about the body. So in this case, we choose what? Green again, because of the color we have chosen, which is lime. And then we have the bear candle, which is the body for the bear. That one we chose what? Red. So we do this nicely, and then ask price is red, stop loss is red. So that one is okay. So after this, we come to common. Okay. So common, we want to see what candlestick for the line chart, this is how it will look like. You see? So we want to trade a candlestick so that you can see, yes, this is what you want to see. And then open high and lows. Okay. Show ask price. Yes. You want to see it on the chart. Shows a period separator. No, we don't want to see grade. Volume, you don't want to see it. Show object descriptives. That means when you open a buy or sell, it will be shown, the history will be shown on the screen. We don't want to see that. So this is basically very good for MT4. Very simple. And then you go to OK. And then your charts will be looking like this one. All right. This is how your charts will look like. So on the toolbar, we have magnifier, which is zoom out. All right. This is how you see it. And then we have zoom in. This is how you see it. And then we have shift to the end and then shift to the scroll to the left. Okay, so normally stick to the first one, which is this one, so that whenever you scroll, the market will give you the power to continue doing that way. Okay, other than that, when you stick to this one, when you stick to the first one, if you go as you are going, the chart starts, it will come back. Even when you go as far as you want to go, it will still come back. So always stick to the shift end of the chart from right border, okay, and switch off the first one so that you can see it. So the next thing we can talk about is we have a couple of things here we need to talk about. So this is a rectangle that we use to draw a line on the charts. Okay, just to find some kind of confluence and other stuff. All right, so when you double click it open, then you can what? Delete it. And then we have a trend line. Okay, so you can use that one to I think the property is shifting to the size. I do not way. Okay. All right, so you can also see how this one, this trend line, this is what we call trend line, because it gives you the flexibility to shift to any angle you want. Okay, so that's what you call the trend line. And then we have the horizontal line as well. This is horizontal line. We use it to also find some kind of conference for support, or when you double it, become a zone, blah, blah, blah. So we only want to get the basics of how we set up our platform. All right. So that's also another thing for another day. All right. So on the charts, we have a number of them, but then few are the things you need. So this is crosshair. We normally use crosshair to measure a specific price. Let's say from this end where the breakout happened. If I want to see where it went to before coming, all right, this crosshair. So this multiple taxing. All right, you see now we have double windows, but one is by default and one is what we are actually working on right now. Okay, and then we also have the candlesticks here. You can change it to bar chart, you can change it to candlestick, you can change it to line chart as well. So that's also, and then this is for auto trading. If you want to attach any robots, that's what we call the EA, expert advisor. That's also how you can actually, this means you've turned it on. So if you click it, they become red, it means that you have turned it off. Okay. So these are a few things you need to use to navigate. And then the plus here is for new order. If I want to buy right now, yes. So once you click on that, that is for instant execution. You can click again like this, and then you can also use different market type, pending order, whether it's a buy limit, stop limit, buy stop or sell stop. It depends on you. We have a lot of them, All right. And the next thing we can talk about is the market watch. Okay. We have the market watch. This is what you call the market watch. Market watch is basically the number of assets or security or pairs you are watching. Okay. So that's market watch. So for market watch, we need to eliminate a lot of them. We don't really need them, right? We are just setting up. So when you click on delete, it will just delete almost everything there and leave you with the one you are actually looking at. Okay, so these are major currency pairs with one minor. Okay, so that's watching a few pairs help you to make a very good trading decision. After that, we have what we call indicators, expert advisors, and scripts. Okay, so if you want to run a script, you only have to so put it here. So once you are done with all your charting work like this, okay, you need not to close the charts. When you come, the same chart will be there. But you can see that this chart is different. It means that we have to also customize this one. No, we don't do that. Okay. Once this customized chart is what you really want, you want to see, okay, you go to chart, okay, when you go to, and then go to templates, then go to save templates, okay, save templates. And then when you come here, there are a lot of them here that you don't need them. So you can delete them all because this by default, so you don't need them. All right. So you can save this template as what's MT4 setup tutorial. All right. You can save it this way and it is saved once and for all. So when I open this chart, for instance, and I want to load it, I'll just go to the chart again, and I'll go to templates, and I'll go to load, okay? When I go to load, if there are a lot of templates, all of them will show you. Look at the one you are looking for. In this case, MT4. Oh, I type it MT $. Wow. MT4 1, all right? And then you go to open, and then it will load the page for you. Very, very, very simple without doing any other going to and flow, doing all the ICT works. Okay, it will load for you perfectly. So this is how you can also leverage on what doing this particular job as well. Okay, so it's simple. So the next thing we want to talk about quickly before you go to the MT5 is how you can add indicators to the charts. You go to insert, okay, you go to indicators, and then you go to trend. Let's say you want to add moving average to our charts. So you go to trend, then you go to indicators, and then you can go to moving averages, all right? And here you can put your period that you are looking for. Let's say 21, all right? The shift is 0. You put exponential, we apply to close. The color is red to us, and then let's deepen the weight a little bit. All right, and then the levels, everything is normal, and then we apply. We can see that it has applied to our chart. Very, very simple. All right, you can go to the same area again, and then you can apply another indicator as you want. Let's say here you want to add the oscillator. Use stochastic oscillator. Okay, so let's say we want to use by default. We apply it to our chart. The colors, you can define them, but let's use the default ones. Okay, because of this, let's change this one to black. All right, then you apply this also to your chart. Right, so if you have this indicator and this apply to your chart, but the first one we don't have it. All right, all that you have to do is that save these charts. Okay, you need to save this template as well. You save it, and then here you can make it width indicator, and then you save it. All right, and then you save it. Once you save it like this, please, if you want to apply it to the first one or any chart, let's say we open a new chart on UTJPY, all right, we can now have another option here, template section. All right, on the MT4, it's called template. And you click on it, you can quickly load every chart that you are having. Very, very simple. Okay, MT4 is fast and simple on every side. Okay, so that's how you can use this one to also leverage on. So quickly, let's look at MT5. Okay, so this MT5, we can see different things all together, right? So that one, the broker is already here. We go to next, all right? And then the same process, we go to login with an existing account. And then you go to your trading platform on the web browser, okay? In this case, we are looking at MT5 here. Okay, and then we have the server, the same demo. So quickly we go there, and then we paste our account number or login number, and then you enter your password. Then if it has
incoming mail.
This difference in between MT4 and MT5. All right, and then let me explain a little things here. On the MT5, I should have also talked about the trade history. They are all the same. Every trade you take will be shown here. We have the account exposure or balance exposure, which asset you are trading. Everything will be shown on this radar. And then we have a lot. The calendar is here for you to understand the number of events that is about happening. Okay, so this is the only difference between MT5 and MT4. You're able to see the incoming news as well. It's inbuilt, all right? So let's move on to access one or two things on the platform here, all right? So this is actually our charting workspace or the chart space, okay? The chart space is here. We have our watch list. We have our navigator containing our accounts, indicators, expert advisors, scripts, services, market, etc. Okay. Yes. All right. So here our focus is on how we can actually set up this trading platform. Okay. So first of all, I put my time and then place it here. Then I will eliminate what I don't want to see in it. You can see that for MT4, the time frame is very small, but for MT5, the time frame are plenty. You can choose as many time frame as you want. So I don't need 30 minutes. I like using 3 minutes, 2 hours. I use 12 hours. And I think that's all for now. These are the only ones I use mostly. 3 minutes, 3 minutes. Okay. 12 hours. As you do like this, it's like you are arranging them to your preferred areas that you want the to be. So you can see that we have a lot of time frames here, all right? And then we have algorithm trading, we have market order, the buy or new order form, where it contains market execution, it contains the pending orders as well, all right? And then we also have the tools, okay, the tools that you use to trade. Of course, we have the rectangle, we have a lot of them, but the one you use to trade is what you have to use. Equidistance. I don't use equidistance, so you remove it. The ones you don't like, you remove them from there. We add our triangle, arrowhead, and I think that's all for now. That's all for now. All right. And then the next thing we do, that we have to customize our charts. Okay. So all that, you don't need them, you just have to delete them. Then we want to actually customize this particular chart to suit our preference. Okay. What we have to do is, first of all, we need to change the background colors and everything. So you right click on it and then you go to properties. Okay, here you can see that we have a number of them as compared to MT4, sorry. So here you choose white background, so color on white, and then foreground color we have black, which is very good. We have gray color, we don't need it, so none. Bar up, you can choose any color, but for the sake of, we still maintain the green and the red. All right, bar down is red. We have the bull candle is green or lime, and then the bear candle is red. All right, then we have the line charts. We have the volume, we don't need it, we will not use it. We have the bid price, let's give it Forex green. Okay, green is okay. And then we have the ask price, which is red. That's how I customize my charts. All right, last price, stop loss, everything. Let's leave it the way it is. All right, last price red. Okay, so from here we can go to show. What you choose to show on your trade. You can choose to show ticker, trading button. Yes, you can choose to show ask price. You can choose to show last price. Real separator, grade, no. Tick, no. Trade level, history, no. Right, then we go to common, which we need candlestick. That's the only thing we need from here. Right, then you can go to OK. So the same concept, the same everything we did there. And then we have the shift to the end of the chart from the right border, and then this from the left border. So these are the only different different thing that we want to do here, right? And then you have your time frame. You can choose from 4 hour, 1 hour, 1 minute, 3 minutes, whichever time frame you wish to trade from. It's up to you. All right. Yes, so that's it. So after this, we want to add an indicator to our chart. So you go to insets, then go to indicators, you go to trend, you go to moving averages. All right, then you can enter 14, shift, simple, this exponential, a bit bigger, then you are done. All right, so you can choose to add another indicator, let's say stochastic, that we did, oscillator. So you go to stochastic, then we use only chain theory. Black one, then that's all. Okay, so this is what we have here. And then once you are done with this, that's all that you need. Then you can actually save. All right, you can save your chart. So you go to charts, you go to templates, and then you save. So sorry, we can save it. Let me save my charts. All right, so you save it so that if you open a new asset, you only have to go there, go to charts, you go to templates, you load, and then you can load that particular template that you use to trade each and every day, all right, without going back and forth each and every time, all right. And then we have as many as you want them. If you don't want it, you only have to close it. You right click on the assets and then you close it. Right click on the assets, you close it. So it will left it only one for you if that's what you want, any trade. But one advantage is that once you have this save, you can save many others. But let's say I have done analysis on this asset, okay, and then I am supposed to do analysis on a different one, and then the charts, I load it on this one. Every chart I've done on the current chart will move away and start with a new chart that I just opened, the new assets. So the best thing you have to do is that when you are loading it, you load it to the top of the charts, and then it will open a new window. Then quickly you can go to charts, you go to templates, and then you load it. The part 2 of this will continue with the trading view setup. So you watch out for that one.